Hi, I'm Tim. Welcome to our channel and thanks for logging on. If you enjoy these videos, do me a favor and subscribe to our YouTube channel right here at Watchbox Reviews. I would really appreciate it and I promise to update daily. If you love this watch, you could see it and you could purchase it on our website, thewatchbox.com. And by the way, link in the description, tmosso at thewatchbox.com for all sales inquiries. This is the star of the show, the 2019 Grand Seiko Elegance Collection Spring Drive Automatic SBGA407, better known as the Skyflake. It is the Snowflake dial with a sky blue color in the Elegance collection case inspired by the original Grand Seiko 3180 of 1960. So this watch, unlike the 44GS cased Snowflake, has a bit of a vintage inflection, though mechanically they are identical. On my 16 centimeter circumference wrist, you can see the watch isn't quite as large as the standard Snowflake. This is 40.2 millimeters in diameter, 13.1 millimeters thick, and from lug to lug you can see the watch measures 48.1 millimeters with a vintage-inspired 19 millimeter spacing between the lugs. Now the timepiece features a navy blue strap, and I'm going to pop that off my wrist so I can show you detail. It is incredibly soft, medium rectangular scale alligator leather, dark navy blue, monotone stitch, folded edge, calfskin on the underside. Like everything else on the watch, it is made in Japan. You can see this one is remarkably fresh. The timepiece has a wonderful buttery softness to its strap that seems distinctive of Grand Seiko straps. They're almost like well broken in catcher's mitts, even when they're brand new. Now, because this is a vintage flavored take on the Snowflake dial, you could see the Elegance collection vintage inspired buckle with the vintage Grand Seiko logo. Nevertheless, it is a full steel deployment clasp. Unlike the titanium Snowflake, the Skyflake and its clasp are made of steel. There's a twin trigger system to release, and you can see the first strap minder is made of metal for durability. Rolling back to the case itself, you can see Zaratsu finished, which is the Zalitz machine tin plate polishing that Grand Seiko uses. The artisans manually hold the milled surface against the tin milling surface and directly black polish the case, and it is black polish, that optically smooth mirrored gray that you'll find on small parts of very expensive Swiss movements. Well, here the entire case has been thusly finished. 100 meters water resistant in spite of its elegant profile. It is a swimmable watch if you put it on a swimmable strap. Now the dial of the watch is exceptional. You can see the multi-layer stamping and varnishing that's used to create the image of snowdrifts. In Grand Seiko's studios that assemble this watch are located in the north, and snowdrifts are the rule for much of the year. And you can see that snowdrift texture on the dial. Now the Snowflake, though arguably well known by the name, isn't a nicknamed product. Snowflake is the official name of the SBGA 11 and SBGA 211. This one will be informally known as the Skyflake because that 6-step dial fabrication creates the same texture, but it also creates a lovely blue tone. All of the dial furniture, the logo, the indices, the frame for the date, and the hands are manually finished on small diamond-tipped milling tools, and the artisans who create these components only create these components. As a result, you have dial quality that is across the board as good as what you'll find from Rolex, which I consider to be the standard in the mass market. The counterweighted lancet-style seconds hand is fire-blued, not chemically dyed, and you can see that the automatic winding spring drive caliber 9R65 can also be manually wound, and there's a 3-day power reserve indicator cut into the dial. The watch features conventional stop seconds or hacking. Get through the date change, and you can see in addition to hacking, the watch features a quick set date mechanism, so you can rapidly cycle should the watch run down or encounter an irregular length month. Now the timepiece features spring drive, which means there is no stutter or step, there is no tick or tock. The hand moves in one continuously smooth sweep, which is distinctive of the spring drive calipers. Get that little packing glue off the dial there, turn it all over, and well, this packing sticker is still in place. 30 joules, 3-day power reserve, automatic winding, stop seconds, quick set, 100 meters water resistant. The movement is accurate to plus or minus 15 seconds a month, and there is a unidirectional governing wheel driven entirely by the spring. There are no batteries, no capacitors, there are no stepper motors. The drive to the unidirectional governing wheel creates a back EMF or electromagnetic force that then is used in conjunction with an induced current that wakes up a quartz oscillator and allows this entirely spring-powered mechanical watch to run with quartz precision. It's the best of both worlds, mechanical soul and quartz accuracy. Remember, plus or minus 15 seconds a month, a Swiss mechanical chronometer can run -4 plus 6 seconds per day. Yes, the Skyflake is that good, and the technology is distinctly and exclusively Grand Seiko. You can see and you can own the stainless steel 2019 Skyflake on the watch box.